This is my sim rig. Fanatec Clubsport DD Plus, GT Omega Prime Lite, Fanatec CSL Elite V2 pedals. I'm going to walk you through every single piece, what it costs, what it actually feels like, and the one thing I'd change if I started over. Let's get into it. First, the cockpit, the frame everything sits on. I'm running the GT Omega Prime Lite. Rigidity matters more than people think. If your frame flexes, your feedback lies to you. This one doesn't flex at all. Seat position is fully adjustable. Height, angle, distance. Took me about an hour to dial it in properly. Worth every minute. One honest criticism, the wheel deck adjustability is a bit fiddly. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing before you buy. The construction is solid, each piece goes together very easily. The side mount that I opted for the wheelbase to replace the wheel deck was the Track Racer Fanatec side mount for the CSL DD. It does fit the Clubsport DD Plus as well. This rig was built over time due to investigation and research and what my personal preferences and wants were. This wasn't a one-stop buy with buying the rig straight away. Now, the wheelbase. This is the heart of the whole setup. The Fanatec Clubsport DD Plus. Direct drive. No gears, no belts, no filters between you and the road. When I first used it, I wasn't ready for it. The detail through the wheel it's something else. Curbs feel like curbs. Understeer feels like understeer. You're not guessing what the car is doing. You know. Force feedback strength is adjustable. I run mine about 60 to 70% in most titles. Any higher and your arms know about it after a long stint. Noise level is low, almost silent at idle. Under heavy load, you'll hear it working. But it's subtle. What would I change? The Fanatec software can be temperamental on PC. Updates sometimes causes issues. It's a known thing in the community, just worth flagging. But the feel on the track, nothing at this price point touches it. The wheel itself, I'm using the Leoxz XGT Ultimate. Weight feels right, not too light, not too heavy. Grip is solid, no fatigue on long stints. Button layout is sensible. Brake bias, engine maps, the stuff you actually need mid-race. All within thumb reach. Quick release is clean. Swap wheels in seconds if you run different disciplines. One thing I'd say, the Leoxz XGT Ultimate, sturdy, reliable, great build quality, responsive, but overall, does exactly what it needs to do. Pedals, often the most overlooked part of a sim rig. Don't make that mistake. I'm running the Fanatec CSL Elite V2 pedals. The brake is load cell. That's the important bit. Load cell means you brake by pressure, not by distance, just like a real car. Threshold braking becomes muscle memory fast. Lap times dropped within a week of switching. Throttle and clutch feel natural, no sponginess, no dead zones, straight out of the box. Mounting is solid, zero pedal movement under hard braking. That matters more than people realise. Display I'm running, TCL C7K 50-inch mini LED TV, up to 144Hz refresh rate. Viewing distance from my seat, 65 centimeters to the screen. Triple screens were tempting, but the cost and space requirement ruled it out for now. What I will say, TCL C7K, the refresh rate matters massively in sim racing. On the PS5, 120Hz, and anything under that, you will feel it. 4 HDMI ports, 2 HDMI 2.0 and 2 HDMI 2.1 ports. Colour accuracy and picture accuracy outstanding, with some tweaking. This is what it feels like. Through corners, the DD Plus is talking to you constantly. Grip levels, weight transfer, the surface beneath you. You stop driving by sight, you start driving by feel. That's the big difference a proper rig makes. It closes the gap between sim and reality. Not completely, but closer than you think. So the one thing I would change, I would add a top spec gaming PC for more options for peripherals to use within SimHub and possible triple screens and a motion setup. And if I were starting from scratch, I prioritise the wheelbase first. Get that right, build everything else around it. That's the rig, every single piece, every opinion, no fluff. What's your current setup? Drop it in the comments, I read every one. If this helped, subscribe, more sim racing content coming every week. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next one. Peace.